On a freezing Christmas Eve, as snow fell like silent witnesses over the old western town, the entire street stood frozen in fear while a young woman named Clara was chained to the wooden execution platform in the center of the square, her bare feet bleeding against the icy planks, her face bruised but her eyes still burning with quiet courage. Beside her stood her father, Jacob, a once strong rancher now broken by loss, gripping her arm as if his touch alone could protect her from the ruthless sheriff who aimed a revolver at her head, accusing her of a crime she never committed, a murder staged by powerful men who needed a scapegoat. And Clara was chosen because she was poor, voiceless, and alone. The church bell behind them stood silent, its Christmas decorations mocking the cruelty of the moment, while two little girls, Clara's daughters, clung to each other near the edge of the platform, tears streaming down their red, frozen cheeks as one of them pointed at her mother and cried, "Dad, don't let them take her," a plea that cut deeper than any gunshot. The crowd watched helplessly, some out of fear, others out of shame, knowing the truth but lacking the courage to speak it, until Jacob's trembling voice finally broke the silence as he confessed that he had seen the real killer ride away that night, choosing years of guilt over risking his family's lives. But now, with his daughter's death seconds away, he could no longer stay silent. The sheriff laughed, calling it a desperate lie, and cocked the gun, yet before he could pull the trigger, a rider emerged from the snowfall, an old friend of Clara's late husband, throwing a blood-stained badge onto the ground, proof of corruption that exposed the sheriff and his men. The town gasped as the gun lowered, chains were unlocked, and Clara collapsed into her father's arms while her daughters ran to her, their sobs turning into desperate laughter. As the church bell finally rang, echoing through the snow-covered streets, justice arrived not through violence but through truth spoken at the last possible moment. And on that cold Christmas Eve, a town learned that courage delayed is still courage, and even in the darkest hour, innocence can survive if someone is brave enough to stand for it.